Okay, welcome to the first episode of the Midnight Yap series. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Um, and basically, it's in the title. It's going to be me yapping to the camera about what I'm going through, what I've been through, uh, the journey with my business, the journey with myself, still finding myself, and just everything that I've been through, everything that I'm going through, and just talk to the camera and try and splurge out some knowledge onto you guys. But also for me to track my progress and where I am in life. So it could be taken as a selfish kind of thing, this video, but the main idea of this video is to get out how I'm feeling into the world, and other people may be feeling the same, and also what I've been through, and what's on my mind. And other people, what I say might resonate with some of you. You may be going through something, and these videos might make something click in your head and go, that's what I need to do. That's how I'm going to fix it. So it's a chill one, man. There's no script. It's just me talking to you and you replying back to me and just having a midnight yap. So today's topic, well, not topic, but what I want to talk to you guys about tonight, which I think is probably the biggest thing or the biggest problem early stage entrepreneurs and early stage business owners go through specifically. And it is basically doing the wrong things, overworking yourself on the wrong type of work. What I mean by this is social media or people on social media kind of sell you this idea that you have to get up at 5 a.m. You have to get up super early before everyone else. You have to hop in a cold shower. You have to be disciplined as hell. No drinking, no vaping, no partying. You have to meditate every day. You have to journal every day. You have to track every single bit of progress. You have to do this, do that, do that. And it's as much as some of those is important. Yes, of course, to build a business, you have to be disciplined in your work, not in life. You don't have to be disciplined in life. You have to be disciplined in your work to produce a good business, of course. But the problem is people get too attached to waking up early and going to the gym and going on a run and getting a cold shower, and they're too distracted that they're doing these things and they're not actually doing the work. Or they may be doing the work, but doing the actual work to make money and to be successful and to make success for you and your family. You actually need to do the work. The ice baths, the cold showers, the journaling, this isn't going to make you rich, and it's not going to make you successful. And I think people think they're doing a lot better than they are because they're getting distracted by the extras that come with creating a business. They're getting distracted by the cold showers and the going to the gym and running, and they think they're doing really well and they're getting really successful and they can feel the success coming. But little do they know is they're going to keep doing that, and they're going to be doing 70% extra. When I say extra, I mean the stuff that doesn't involve doing the work. So like the cold showers, the gym, the running, the meditating. They focus on that so much because they think that's the right thing to do. They think that's the disciplined thing to do. And then they have 30% left on the work. But by the end of the day, they think because they got up early, they got up before everyone else, they were changed out their bed before everyone else, they were in the gym before everyone else, they had a cold shower, they had a cold ice bath, they meditated, they journal, but they may have not, or you may have not produced the best work, the best business work. You feel like your day's complete, you feel like you did well, and then eventually you keep doing that feeling, which is great, but then you don't see clients after a while, you don't see money coming in the bank, you don't see the actual true things that should come with a business and the actual things that make you successful. You don't see these attributes, and then you start doubting yourself, and then eventually you change business and you start getting into that cycle of business hopping, and you go business to business to business to business because you are so addicted, and you the dopamine of getting up early and better than everyone else and getting in your ice bath and doing this and doing that, You get addicted to that, which is great. By all means, that's great. But when you have a successful business, when you know you can do the work, because at the start, at the very early stages, these are just distractions that are getting the dopamine hit, whereas that dopamine hit should be doing the work in your business. That is what's going to get you off the ground. You need to go all in. Imagine a rocket, and the only thing a rocket focuses on when it launches, as soon as it goes, is thrusters. That's all it needs. It's just boost, and it fucking goes. The one thing it needs is the boost. When it gets into space, it splits off, and then you can control it, and you can push it around, and you can lay back a little and control different things. It's exactly how business works. At the very start, at your early start of your entrepreneurial career, all you need to focus on is doing the work. Yeah, every now and then you can go out drinking, you can go out partying, but most of your day, 70% of your day, should be on doing the actual work, doing the work on your business. It shouldn't be on the gym, it shouldn't be on ice baths, it shouldn't be meditating, it shouldn't be journaling. Yes, like I said, all these things are brilliant. And now if you do these things, that's good, but don't let it distract you from actually doing the fucking work, okay? Because people do get distracted. People build plans and people go, yes, I'm going to do this tomorrow, do that tomorrow, I'm going to get up this time tomorrow and plan that tomorrow and journal this tomorrow, and I'm going to read through my journal and read a book. But reading a book and writing in your journal and getting up at 5 a.m. is not going to make you rich, okay? Like I used to do this. I used to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning. I used to go on a run. I used to go to the gym all before 6 a.m., okay? And then I used to go to work. By the end of the day, I was knackered. My actual work I produced in my business was shit because I was so tired, because I was so focused on going on a run in the morning, getting up before everyone else, getting in the ice bath, going to the gym, because I thought that is what makes you successful. And my business work was shit, and I didn't really gain anything or didn't go any further in my life for like a year because I was so addicted to this feeling of getting up early and doing all that stuff. So if you are in this state right now, just, of course, I'm not saying stop it. Carry on going to the gym. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your mental to actually stay in the game of business. Of course, have cold showers, have cold baths, yeah? Because it makes you alert, it makes you awake. By all means, I'm not saying all these things are bad, but it gets bad if you get too sucked into the dopamine that comes off them and it wears you out. So by the end of the day, when you have to sit down at your desk and you have to do the work, you get bored. There's no fun because it's not like the gym. It's not like the arse path. You don't get that dopamine hit like you do with them. And that's where it gets dangerous because it gets exciting going to the gym. You get that hit waking up before everyone else. But when you have to sit down at your desk and look at a computer and do the work, you have to talk to clients, you have to post on social media, it's fucking boring and you're tired because all you've done is focus on the extra stuff you need to do. So that's just what's been on my mind because I really do think it affects a lot of early stage entrepreneurs and it's really damaging for the upcoming business owners, okay? And the one thing I want you to take out of this video is just stick to the plan. No matter how you're feeling, no matter if you're motivated or unmotivated or disciplined or undisciplined, stick to the plan. I don't care what's gone on in your day, okay? I don't care what people have said to you. I don't care if you're tired. Just stick to the plan and do the work because that's the only way you are going to get to where you want to be. Like for instance today, I've had a fucking long day, okay? I've worked all day and then I go to the gym, my little kind of quiet band. I just bought new AirPods because my old AirPods only had one. For instance, I can't really show you, but my old AirPods only had one, my left earbud, okay? And I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to new AirPod Pros. So today, I get my new AirPod Pros, I pay for them. Listen to them in the gym, spot on, perfect. I come out the gym, drop the right one, okay? And then a car runs over it. And I now have two AirPod Pros with one left earbud. Well, two left AirPods. And it ruined my day. I literally sat in the car, I was like, fucking hell. I was like, now I've got to come home and do my work. I've got to chat to clients. I've got to post on social media and all this stuff. And it ruined my day. And then I sat there and thought about, and this is why I'm having the conversation with you guys today on this video, because that is what kind of made me realize, just stick to the plan. Like, it's such a little thing. And yes, it was a couple £100, and yes, it peed me off massively. but it's a little thing. I need to do the work. I need to be successful, and I have goals to get to. A little thing like my AirPods fucking damaging, it doesn't matter, does it? I'm going to forget in a year's time, so it really doesn't matter. And too many people let these little things ruin their day and ruin their plan, and then they go off plan and they start spiraling. And this is a weekly effect. As soon as one bad thing happens, they go downhill again. As soon as one good thing happens, they go uphill. And they're going like that, going like that. And that's just not how you become successful. Yes, there's ups and downs as business, but over the long term, your ups and downs need to be going more up than down. So yeah, I know I waffled at the end of this video. If you are still here, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of the Midnight Yaps. And there's going to be a lot more coming, a lot more knowledge to spill, a lot more late night talks to talk about. But I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you've gained something from this. Like I said, the one thing, if you don't gain anything, the one thing I do want you to gain is stick to the plan and do the work. Because a lot of people aren't doing the work. So if you can actually push through and do the work, you'll be successful. And it doesn't matter if it takes a month, 2 months, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. If you just keep doing the work every day and sticking to the plan, you will be successful no matter what you're doing, okay? So stick to it. Stay tuned for the few next videos about the Midnight Yaps, okay? If I have called it the Midnight Yaps, I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.